Hi, this is Chloe here at Inner Whispers. Today I'm going to do a video review of The Oracle of the Goddess by Gaian, Sylvie Winter and Dosé. This is a deck that was published, I believe, in Germany by Urania, sometimes called AGM Müller, and it's probably my second favourite goddess deck, mainly because I think that the images are very beautiful. The book that it comes with, I've now lost the box, I have to admit, but the book that it comes with, it doesn't actually have any spreads or anything like that. It pretty much just gives a very brief introduction and then gets straight into the cards themselves. And for each, as you can see, you have a black and white scan, then a description of the goddess and her mythology, and then an oracular reading of the card. So that takes up the whole of the book, and so you do get a decent amount of information about each of the goddesses, which I think is interesting, pertinent, and adds some depth to the cards. As for the cards themselves, they have a very pretty, let me bring you in a bit closer, a very pretty reversible back in a beautiful blue with a sort of mandala picture. And there's a really nice cross-section within the cards, both of young and old. So we have Trimurti as a universal goddess. Then we have sort of some maiden goddesses, mother goddesses, and crones. And there's also a nice mix from a variety of cultures. So we have Babylonian goddesses, Egyptian goddesses, Hindu goddesses, African goddesses, South American goddesses, Greek goddesses, a Japanese goddess. And I think in all of these cards, the colours are absolutely wonderful. And there's quite a lot of subtle symbolism. It isn't necessarily, really in your face. I quite like the fact that, for example, Kali is shown in a blue colour as she would actually be depicted in India. And such a verdant landscape for Pele. So the symbolism isn't overdone, I would say, but it is there in the crescent moon and star and the way that Astarte flows into the landscape, or for example in Anna and her crown. There is some nudity, but I think it's not excessive or unjustified. Athena has her owl. Some of the spellings here are German spellings rather than English spellings, even though the deck is in English. An amazing X-shell. The Tao of Life. And I like the subtle sort of web pattern behind Spider-Woman, and of course the spider at her throat. Altogether, as I say, I think it's a very comprehensive deck. A very beautiful deck, wide-ranging, and very useful, both as an oracle and for meditation purposes. I hope you found this review useful and that you'll come back again soon. In the meantime, please listen to your own inner whispers.